Happy Tuesday! So, all week long, we're talking stress, aka the present moment for all of us right now, or for most of us, right? So, the first way I manage my stress is to manage my perspective about stress itself. Once I know what triggered my stress, what emotion is stressing me out, where I feel it in my body, and what I do as a result, I can start to address it. And for me, that starts with perspective. How do you look at stress? Is it something to be avoided at all costs? Is it something that only losers like you feel? Your perspective is a choice. Honestly, the only two things you can ever control are how you see things and what you do about it. This is the perspective I take that helps me manage my stress. 1. Normal. I look at stress as something that is normal, and I don't panic when I feel it. I remind myself that it's normal, it's expected to get stressed out, and it helps me feel less isolated in my angst. 2nd, I look at my stress with curiosity. I look at it as an invitation to learn more about myself. What could I be learning in this moment? How is this moment for me? 3rd, I look at stress as a resilience builder. I love a challenge, and to me, every stressful situation that I overcome is just another challenge that I'm able to overcome, and it makes me feel stronger and more powerful. Next, I always take a self-compassionate view. I validate my feelings. I don't dismiss them as dumb or stupid. I acknowledge them for what they are, with no judgment. Note on this, validating your feelings is different from validating irresponsible actions. Stress is not an excuse to be an asshole. And finally, I look at stress management as a practice. Stress management isn't just for the bad times. I mean, there's no better time than now to start figuring out how to manage your stress, whether you're in the midst of a, shitstorm or not. But the only reason I'm not falling apart during my current dumpster fire is because I've put in the work. How I manage tragedy today is much different than I did in the past, and will be different still in the future. I could not show up how I am right now years ago. Everything I've gone through has prepared me for this moment, that whole going back to that resilience thing. So that's why I look at stress management as a practice. And I take this stance on stress because it helps me move forward. Don't get me wrong though. Having a productive view about stress does not make stress suck less. It still sucks so hard, but it makes it easier to work through. It also makes it easier to go toward instead of avoiding it, because avoiding stress just causes a vicious cycle and affects everything: your relationships, your health, your performance, your work. It's between stress and tobacco, it's like on every top diseases list of issues or whatever, like list of reasons or causes for diseases. So it's just all about how you choose to look at it, right? So what perspective do you need to shift to help you manage the stress you're going through right now better? That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning into the Daily Huddle with me, Life Coach Fran Zanny. Every week I pick a theme, and every day we discuss a topic in that theme, all around better every day. Because we don't hope to live a good life, we work to live our very best lives. I'll see you here bright and early tomorrow. Give yourself an amazing day.